Hi everybody. How's everybody doing today? Did you have a good day? I sure hope so. Mine was a long one. I was absolutely glad it was over. But tomorrow's Wednesday and we've already made it halfway through the week, and that's awesome. Anyways, I just wanted to jump online really quick and share with you guys something that is changing my life, and oh my gosh, so many of my friends too. And I wanted to share a couple little stories with you. So a couple of months ago, I found this awesome product. And I started taking it. And I can't believe what it's done for me. But I want to share a couple of other stories before I tell you about my own personal experience. So this past week, I had to go see a friend, and she suffers with a debilitating neck pain and hip pain. And we had to go to a function. Actually, it was her husband's mother had passed away. And so when I got there, she was complaining about how much pain she was in, and didn't know how she was going to make it through the day. So I said, hey, want to try this product I'm using? She said, sure. So I gave her just a half a dropper full of this and told her, put it under your tongue, hold it for 30 seconds to a minute. That's it. So she did. And about 5 minutes later, she came to me and she said, Cheryl, I feel really calm. My shoulders are relaxing. This is crazy. I said, well, good. I'm glad to hear that. So that was about 11 o'clock in the morning. And about 5 o'clock, she came to me and she said, Cheryl, I've gone all day without any Vicodin. I can't believe it. I said, really? How many would you normally have taken? And she said, I'd have had 6 by now. Can you believe living on 6 Vicodin a day? I can't handle even 1. She was absolutely amazed. I gave her another dose because what you want to do is you want to take it twice a day. So I gave her another dose. She made it through the whole day. She then had to go to physical therapy, because I'll tell you, she bought my bottle off of me. Then I was without. But she suffers worse than I do, so it was okay. She went to her physical therapy appointment, and she decided that it was probably just a fluke with this oil, that it was helping her so much. So she decided not to take it this day. Went to her physical therapy appointment and left there in so much pain. She said she was throwing up. She couldn't believe it. So she went home. First thing she did, grab her bottle, take a few drops, and she said almost immediately everything was relaxing again. It has been a huge blessing to her and to me that I could help somebody get better. The other thing that happened this week was my son suffers with IBS. And he's in a huge flare-up right now, and he's on a high dose of prednisone. And he has a really good tremor, which I do too because I'm really nervous right now, but he has a really good tremor. So I said, Gary, try 1 dose. Just let me know what you think about the taste, and, you know, I just am curious. So I gave him, again, half a dropper full, which is 1 full serving, and I asked him how it tasted, and he said it tasted fine. I said, okay. We went on to having our conversation. About 5 or 10 minutes later, he says, Mom, I really feel calmer than I've felt in a long time. And he lifted his hand up, and he was barely moving. It was awesome. That is fantastic. I love these kind of stories. Now, myself personally, I don't have any chronic pain. I don't have any chronic diseases. I'm really pretty healthy. I'm just getting old. And so when we get old, you know what? We get these aches and pains. So my hips always hurt. I've had a knee injury that aches here and there. You know, the low back aches and that kind of stuff. So I started taking it about 2 months ago, and I noticed fairly quickly, I didn't have the immediate relief like these other people have had, but I noticed immediately that I was sleeping better. I noticed after a few weeks that my hips don't hurt anymore. In fact, it's been 2 months now, and my hips have not hurt at all. And I never went a day without hip pain. So that is wonderful. One of the biggest blessings for me, though, is I have high blood pressure. And I take a blood pressure medicine. The first month, I didn't notice any difference. But going into the second month, my blood pressure started looking really, really good. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to stop taking my medication and just see what happens. Because, it gives you that little cough, and who wants chemicals in their body when you don't have to? So here I am, 3 weeks later, and my blood pressure is doing really good. Before, if I went off my medication for 2 days, it was skyrocketing. So to be able to go 3 weeks and it's running, in the high 120s, low 130s, over 67 to 75, something like that. That's pretty good. When normally it would be 180s, 190s, over 90. Not very good, not very healthy. This is awesome. So for 2 months, all I've done is that. It comes in 2 flavors, a natural flavor and a peppermint flavor. I love them both. I love what they're doing for me. I love what they're doing for my friends and family. It was great talking to you guys. And I'll see you again soon. Have a great night. Good night.